First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Play action now for Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Gray brought in motion. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And the Rams are going to take over just shy of midfield.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience and some...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Gray brought in motion. They go play action with Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Stafford working from the pistol. A throw on the move is caught. He is in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. We'll try the right side with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Mooney in motion. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
First and 10. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter complete here on the Monday night finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll try again here, second and 10. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the point.
His kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st down, it's Stafford. To the middle, it's Kupp. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Stafford now on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. This is intercepted. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Again, it's Stafford. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will go all the way. Danny Gray, touchdown, LA. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McCloud on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. That's to the right side and incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Stafford. Open downfield is Parkinson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Stafford. Now he'll air one out to the goal line and in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Rams. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 38-yard line.
Now Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. Ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Give, and here comes Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That one taken in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Atlanta.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nacua. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On play action, it's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Off play action, it's Stafford. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Gray brought in motion. Throwing again is Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Carty's kick is good. So it is halftime in the final game of Super Wildcard Weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. A safe kick taken at the 5. Strong. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On the return, it's Moore. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Mooney in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the rookie, Jared Verse, fighting his way in to record the sack. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Gray brought in motion. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. With the man, he's got it. It's London. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. And here's Bijan. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's the pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it here with Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On third down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the plane. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. He puts it up, and it's caught. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a first down throw for Stafford. He'll locate Kupp. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back. And I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to run for it with Williams. and he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
First down,
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Oh, yeah. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Second down, it's Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here, and to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Gray brought in motion. We're trying to pick this up with a jet sweep, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Good running inside the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a design runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. They're going on fourth down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
From his own end zone, it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field. It's Higbee. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll have a yard or two up to about the 16. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. To throw is Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
We had a chance to talk with the defense. Flush the quarterback to his right. As a lefty, that's not the natural side most guys want to go, but in this case, he gets away with it. But that's something they're going to want him to do the rest of this game. When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On first down, it's Penix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. They'll run with Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, first and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one out to Moore. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they?
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. And this will be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Stafford working from the pistol. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams will go up by 7.
34.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. On play action, Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to go play action with Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So, it's a win for the visiting Rams, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
3rd down, here's Williams. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass caught by Dunze. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Williams to throw on first. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
No return on that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Lawrence in the pistol. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
13, Luke.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
11. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
1st down, Williams. Gets out of trouble. He just throws this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Williams from the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On fourth down, it's Williams. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull out in front further, 13-zip. A quick second score for them, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning from the 18-yard line. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Off the play fake, Williams. Massive hit, the ball is out. Jacks pick it up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Red on red.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Gervon Dexter escorted into the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Ron.
Now Lawrence. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Take right open. Hey, easy. Route.
Throwing off the play fake here. He's on the move. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he got it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
Caught by the open man. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Romadudes a touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
We send a man in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey. Go.
1st down throw, Lawrence. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Here we go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
11. On red.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go. Red.
Lawrence looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It's DeAndre Prince up to make that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Foyer Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Hey, I'm gun.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Down the run. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Jaguars have a lot of work to do for any points before the break.
Think right. Go. 11. 13, Luke.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Looking right, throwing deep. Brought in inside the 20. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Chicago first down. Throwing from the gun here. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Eric Armstead there on the stop. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd down, here's Williams. Setting up the screen. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Trying to push this past the marker. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Gun. Think right open.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
11, Agate. Sink right.
From the 43. Looking left, throwing deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
11. Hey, go.
From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Let's go now. Cut my team. Take go.
1st down, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
19, Tiger.
To throw, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for the back that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 1. Dump off Coppite. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Jags pick it up. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Finding Thomas near the sideline. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Red on red. 13, Lou. 11. Go.
Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Now we'll fire one up the middle and deep. And they pick him off again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Williams to throw on first. He lobs it deep middle. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
70 Lions. Here we go. 70 ring. Check go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run for this. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
79 Bronco.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Throw left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
19 tight.
Now here's Williams. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, easy. Route. 30 left.
Trying again, following the sack. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ram, 23. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Caught, nice gain left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are...
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. The give now out of the shotgun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect.
And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 13 Luke. Great job. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, go. Safe right. Go. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
13 Luke. 11.
Lawrence throwing here. He's looking deep once again. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. Go!
Off the play fake, Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Williams from the gun. Brought in right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Williams. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. All set up now for 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw is Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Caught near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
On red. Easy, easy, easy.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Red on red. Here we go.
They go right back to Etienne. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Hey, run. Take right open. Open. Go, go. Go, go. Let's go. I'm not flying. I'm not flying. Bring it. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Red, red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say cheerio from London.